in a subtle manner. I don't blame Muiwa.
Kule, please take charge of the floor. I'm going.
Sorry, sir. Miss African TV. African TV, please. We are not going soft, though. It's Basbo's night. It's Basbo's.
Music. Listen to me.
Ẹ má gbé Daddy G ò wọlé o. African TV, má gbé Daddy G ò
wọlé. Why inú bí mi seriously? I don't even mean to get
Gaza.
Ara ń kọ́ mi mọ̀ ìwà yìí orí ń fọ́ mi tẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ anything mi fẹ́ gbọ́ pa.
Ṣé Kúnlé ló ń sọ̀rọ̀? Kúnlé calm down. Mi ò ní kó má jà. Mi ò ní kẹ́ má fà á já. Ariwo kọ́ ni music. I want to learn one or two brain. That's all. That's why I came up. I've been on this since morning, you know, back and forth. Lady Harris called me American time zone and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I've been on this platform for the past several hours. So now listen, you know, we are making a big mistake. And God is exposing our mistakes. And when I say we, I'm referring to those of you, mothers, sisters, that are passionate about helping Mohbad. The mistake you're making, which I made in the beginning, is thinking that everything that you do to get Mohbad justice has to do with Baba Mohbad. Those who are going to stone me, go and borrow 12 rocks, each one of you, because you will stone me and you'll get tired. I've been there, done that. That's my advice to you. I've been close to Baba Mohbad. I don't think any of you has bought a ticket from abroad to go because of one man that you're supporting. I'm a living testimony of what I did, and most of you know this truth. Now, you can blame Muiwa all you want, but without Baba, there will be no Muiwa. Now, whether Muiwa jazz Baba or he has something on Baba, those are the areas of investigation. It is obvious by now that the so-called legal team or Afeniferis, they've been playing all of us from behind. Paparano is kicking, shouting, they named him. African TV came, they named me. Aries came, they named her. David Fadley named. What is your problem? Lovers of Mohbad. What is your problem? All of you that are angry. Don't you know that when you're angry, it's because you have seen, you smell the problem, but you don't have a solution. I am beginning to identify the fact that Baba Mohbad terminated the relationship with African TV because of Muiwa. You see, all these things that are coming up now, they're making me laugh. I'm sitting in my corner, sipping my olive and wine, and I'm like, okay, every day I get new information, because if you ask Baba Mohbad, what did African TV do wrong to you? A man that spent 1.5 million to travel to come and see you and be behind you, what did he do? Baba Mohbad has no answer. And I'll tell you the answer. The Muiwas that brainwashed him, cajoled him, that are now leading him in the wrong way. But you know, when this thing happened with Baba Mohbad, I didn't talk about Baba Mohbad, I didn't defend. You may hear one or two comments. But if you guys really want justice, you need to take a radical approach. Realize that you are the public. You are the one who asked the state to exhume Mohbad. You are the ones that have been beating this drum of justice. What has the Aloba family given you? Distraction, attacks. Me fighting Moses, me fighting Aries, Aries fighting me fighting this, me fighting that. And the immediate family, Wunmi on one side, Baba on one side, which one of them is holding the public hand and say, thank you, follow me, I take your advice. We go to the Lagos State Governor, we go to the office of the commissioner, we go to the mortuary. Which one of them is leading you to the battlefront? None. They only stay back in the background, giving you distraction and convolution and nonsense. I'm saying this because I know what I know. Some of you know what I know, but 90% don't know what I know. We are being played like a ping pong. Old man like me left my base, spent my money, only to be terminated in 2-3 weeks for no reason. Go and ask Baba Mohbad, come out to the public and say, what did African TV do to you? What did Lady Harris do to you? What did Fadle do to you? What did Moses do to you? What you have now is God exposing the underground work. Those who want to abuse Yinka, come through me. Because that is a live evidence of what they do in the background. Prepare for worse. The information that Perkins brought out is maybe 1% of the way they've been acting in the background. From Muiwa to Guresi to Baba, they are not transparent, they are not honest, and they have motives that you and I do not know about. So what is the solution? Take this fight in your own hands. Stop gratifying them. Stop giving Muiwa glory. Stop giving Guresi unnecessary glory. Leave Baba Mohbad out of your mouth. Speak justice. Plan for justice. A little boy, Perkins, Yinka, they did a massive job. They didn't need Muiwa's permission. They didn't need Baba's permission. So do you. You don't need nobody's permission to fight for justice. I've been crying, saying this silently. Join your group. Find your bird. Find your lane and do something for Mohbad. It's about Mohbad. It's about Nigeria. And if you don't do this, I'm sorry to say, your data, your time, your money, 3 years like Bamishe, you'll come to realize that you're getting played by a bigger force. We got involved in Bamishe, now we have a defense coming up. We're still in Mohbad, but we're watching because too much noise going on about Mohbad, and it started from the family. When they thought this was going to be a family affair, that was the biggest mistake. Muiwa has no strategy. I don't know him, sorry, but I have to...
Sorry, guys. Sorry, interject. Please, this Joy TV is saying something that Baba said. Can we stream her? Can we just hold on, please? It's important.
Yes.
Can someone stream her?
Who has it?
We can stream him or stream her, but if we find out he's there to defend Muiwa, then we just stop immediately.
Sorry, the narrative is that Mr. Muiwa wrote that message a long time ago. Mr. Muiwa did not know who the heck I Am Yinka Ade was. He only knew, he said it. He said he only knows Westo. He has heard of Papariano. I see you all. I see you all. Yinka Ade has not done anything, you know, aside from being on TikTok. She has not done anything significant aside from being on TikTok and clamoring justice for Mohbad as everybody else. Yesterday, she was featured on AIT from the rally. That was why that message came about. I will stand on this till the end of day, until the day God comes. Anybody that wants to go with a fucking narrative and do PR status for Mr. Muiwa, come and meet me, because I have the evidence packed. If anything happens to Perkins, if anything happens to Yinka Ade, trust me, I will call out your names and file it out before the international courts, so that you people...
Is it Baba saying that? Is it Baba saying that?
They are telling Baba to lie for Muiwa, and then they're also saying, another group is saying that, oh, Muiwa had that message a long time ago. So why did he go to where he had the message and crop it? Copy
now
it.
We see. Now we can see Baba. Now we can see Baba is not ready for justice.
He went. He selected it, copied it, and then pasted it.
Sorry, breaking news. Breaking news. This is a call direct from one chief head of Lagos to me just now. Just got it. You see, when Papariano keep on saying negotiation is going on, is 100% true. Now, those of you that is supporting Baba Mohbad is figuring it out, is in trouble. Baba Mohbad's sadness is how to come up to tell the public that they are going to back down. Negotiation is going on with the family. Who is heading this negotiation? In a minute, we're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to know whether if it's Mr. Puppet that is heading this negotiation. We're going to get it. Between now and tomorrow, we'll get it. But serious negotiation is going on that has put Baba Mohbad in a serious condition. You understand? That he's dealing with it. You understand? So this is from direct from the chief head, a local chief like Oba Elegushi. You understand? Direct. And let's put it out here this evening. We are not going to accept, we, the public, that make the Lagos State government to exhume Mohbad. Let Baba Mohbad come up today and say we accepted. This is what is going to be our campaign from this moment. We are not going to accept for Mohbad to be killed and go free. Negotiation is on. Papariano was 100% right.
Yes. Yes. What? Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm supposed to give him lion.
Hence, good. So they're negotiating.
Lion, give me. Thank you. Thank you.
So wait. They are negotiating. Hence, why they are trying to cover up this whole mess.
Now,
this is why they're trying to cover up this whole mess. And then covering up today's lie.
That's confirmed Mr. Miwa's message to Adeyinka. Hold on the prof. He's confirming.
Susie, sorry. If let's say I want to believe this is not true, my opinion, but I'm by your side, though.
Yeah.
Let me believe it's not true, because it's going to be a shocker to me if it's going to be true, right? Although we are expecting that this might happen, we envisage that this might happen, but the Baba we have been saying that I've said that no, I not go agree. I will stand by justice. I will fight for justice. We are all still waiting to confirm if Baba will chest it to come out and say he wants to back down. It will be a shocker to everyone.
Hold it right there. Baba Mohbad that you look last week, does he look trouble to you? Does he look trouble?
Yeah. Yes. Trouble. Exactly.
Does he look trouble?
Yeah.
That's answer my question.
Yeah, he looked trouble. Yeah, Madam Susan, I just answered. But what I'm saying, I made mention earlier that because he's going through petition of a thing, Papa
I think that's the reason why they petition him. That is what the reason why they petition,
because it's like,
you see, he's going through the petition. Papa Ano said something logically that okay, they are inviting him. Maybe they want to see if he has another evidence because of that word he said. Ale Wumi, look Mohbad. That was a strong message. So police was inviting him to come. We want to see if we actually get the real news or the real gist, what is going on. So on that table, hold on, man. On that table, I want to believe they are negotiating. See, it won't be a news to us or a new thing for us because we have ever seen Muyiwa being a snitcher on this case. There are things that Muyiwa have said that put him to be in between Baba and the other side negotiating. Number one, and I can name one or two out of what he has said. This night confirmed it that Muyiwa was not ready for justice. And that is why I came up to Amika and I openly said, they said, no, this cannot be a mistake. Don't come up and pamper this word. Don't come and rub it on our face that you made such a mistake. It cannot be a mistake coming from Muyiwa at this moment. Muyiwa don't have anything to do to even send Yinka message than to call her and appreciate what she's doing. Yeah, what will message be coming from?
Send anybody that type of message.
And the message was coming to her WhatsApp. Hold on, sir. The message was coming to her. Hold on, sir. The mistake was coming straight to her WhatsApp, not even a DM from TikTok or whatever. This is direct to a phone call. So you wouldn't tell me you are sending it to someone mistakenly dropped to Yinka. It's not possible. Okay, if you are sending it to anybody, tell us the group you are sending it to. You cannot do a PR job for Muyiwa, who is listening to every one of us. Now, I'm coming, African TV, sorry. Now, if you are going that way, that Baba, a voice is coming out that Baba, they are looking for how Baba will come in to back them. The public will not agree. And we have seen this a long time ago. The moment that petition came that Baba should sign against Wumi, and Baba backed down that petition, we knew from that moment that something has been going on. Now, again, I raised an issue on Paparano when they pick Shitu, instead of going with Bankole Smith, who has been on this case, who has made effort, a successful effort on this case. You now went to bring Shitu in from another angle. And I was like, wait a minute. We have Bankole Smith doing well. Why are you bringing Shitu? Both of them are sons. So what is the matter? So definitely, negotiation might have been going on for a very long time. But we are still waiting to see if Baba will back down or not. If he back down, we will not agree. We will scatter this case. We will drag the Baba to any level.
Sorry, let me bring out a few pointers. I just heard somebody say Baba said that message was a long time. If that is true, we know we're dealing with a day.
No, he didn't say Baba. Sorry. He didn't say Baba. Sorry. He didn't say Baba.
No, I didn't say Baba. I said that's a narrative that is out there. People are saying that it was an old message. Some people are saying Baba is coming out to defend Mr. Muyiwa and all that.
Baba told Madam Yinka that she did a good job. He appreciated. Yeah. And he did not tell Muyiwa anything. That is what he said.
Yes, he did not tell Muyiwa anything.
I have 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to show you some points. If Baba said it was a long time message, that is a disgrace. That message should never exist to anybody, even from anti-justice people, saying that you're on your own. You know, there's been a report that Baba said, I thank everybody, but I didn't send anybody any message. You begin to put those points together. The first conversation from Baba, I thank everybody, I think it came from Jesse, if I'm correct, but I'm not sure. Now, if that conversation is true, I thank everybody, but Baba didn't send anybody to go and fight for him. That's a stab. Now, you have this letter in the midst of a protest, which Muyiwa did not lead, Baba did not lead, legal team did not lead. And you now send this message and this comes out that nobody should be doing anything. Let me tell you what your legal team are doing right now. Go to Chicken York platform. They are shaking booty, dancing, rejoicing. And I'm asking myself, what are these morons rejoicing about? People are pained that you're steering justice in the wrong way. People went for a protest. You're supposed to be appreciating them. And at least 2 or 3 people of the so-called legal team are dancing right now as you speak, rejoicing, and you're all here grieving. So what is the lesson? You need to change the steering wheel of this justice. All of you, stop focusing on Baba. I've said this, but people will say, I'm pained. African TV is pain. African TV is pain. African TV never talk. Oh. You never ask me what happened. No. I've never come out to bash Baba. So I'm giving you foundation that you must, if you really want to help Nigeria and you want to help Mohbad, detach from that name, Baba. Focus on Mohbad. Bring the steering wheel back to Mohbad and the legal system that will get you justice. For all of you GoFunders, you're at your own risk. The truth is coming out every day. Paparano is screaming, we are screaming, but y'all think we have something against Baba. We don't have anything against Baba. But I cannot be walking for justice and somebody pulling me back 20 steps behind. Look at all the names that they are attacking. All your heroes, Lady Harris, Paparano, African TV, Veron, those are the people they're attacking. So I'm begging you, masses, change your focus, redirect your fight. Don't even glorify their names. Talk about the Attorney General, I'll listen. Talk about the Lagos State Commissioner, I'll listen. Talk about the doctor who came to lie in the corona, I'll listen. Talk about how to get Sanwo-Olu to make a public declaration and show us evidence that they did not lie to us, I'll listen. Stop clamoring these clowns. Every day they throw you a curve. Every day they bring you a story. Even when young Perkins is bold enough, in the midst of the chaos, young Perkins goes out to the forefront. He could have been arrested. He could have been shot. But the young man is out there fighting. And the bloody so-called family members are busy testing people in the background. You're on your own. Don't do anything. I bet Mona get sense now. Please, not an insult. Make we get sense. Our mumu don't do. Our mumu don't do. Make we fight the right fight in the right direction. I'm begging you. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you, guys.
Please, Yinka is talking. Can someone stream it?
And something that entered my phone from Mr. Muyiwa, greeting me, celebrating me for the past event. In Hadi, he wrote a note and added to it. And I called Baba. I called Mr. Muyiwa, he's not going. I called Baba. Baba said he's not aware that I should send him the note, the chat. I went back online to send Baba the chat. Immediately it was deleted. And I said, Perkins, want to delete too? And Perkins was on his life. Perkins was on his own life. Why all these issues? Why all this distraction? Why all these problems? Why all of these things are happening like this? And right now, I'm trying to talk. Somebody stop me. Another one, take it. Before you know, people are coming up to my box. Who is bringing them up? My moderators, you should have known what you should have done. It means that Muyiwa is having issue with anybody is their problem, not my problem. If Muyiwa have issue with you, it's you people's problem, not my problem. I don't give a damn about anybody. From day one, I've been neutral. You will never see me where they are dragging somebody. You will never see me where they are dragging anybody in our team. I don't do that. I'm very transparent. I'm alone here. Me and my friends. I saw this chat. I showed Perkins to her to read, and he read. Perkins got angry and went on his own life. Now he ain't getting phone. I cannot tell him not to do what he wants to do on his life, but I warned him, don't say this thing out yet. The man may be making a mistake. You know, it happens. You may want to send somebody else another chat, and you will not send it to somebody else again. The man may be doing a mistake. It must be a mistake. And on that live show, the man called and said,
Yinka needs to stop making excuse for Mr. Muyiwa. She needs to stop.
That was not for me.
I really pity her because she does not understand what activism is.
If
her mouth is closed, she will get into bigger trouble. I pity her. She doesn't know what she's getting into. I just really pity her.
Yeah, she doesn't know what she's getting herself into. They have roped her. They've been on a call with her for almost an hour, telling her all kinds of bullshit. Her name is at stake. That's all I can say. And she's not covering up herself.
That one follows.
They can be standing, make that mistake in calling her name in text message. Yinka, I hope this meets you well.
She stated that.
How can she make my beg? Yinka, stop.
It doesn't take me anything. It doesn't take me anything to delete this TikTok.
She's under pressure. This is the justice that you guys are looking for. Demonic justice.
I will go my way, I swear with my life.
It's not even supposed to be like this. They are supposed to celebrate her.
Mohbad carry me come here.
Mr.
Exactly.
Puppet,
Rather than putting her under pressure.
supposed to celebrate man.
The moment I saw her romancing Muyiwa on court, I know something is wrong. I know something is wrong. But my joy is that Perkins is there. And Perkins
People don't even have a clue. People don't have a clue how manipulative, how evil Mr. Miwa is. It's us that dealt with him that will tell you guys.
Madam Susie, she just said that the man started with his name, with her names rather.
Yes.
So that's the very
And you know what, guys? Somebody needs to call the woman and talk to her very well. Other than that, when she's in trouble, none of us are coming.
Don't call her again, no, before she will go and put herself inside rubbish. She wants to rope herself inside nonsense. She's going to bear the consequences. They're going to fuck her up.
We there here, they have nice time. We there here, they enjoy ourselves. Well, I want Perkins to stop.
You never see enjoyment. You go see Pepe first.
She's trying to roll.
Perkins already got angry and walked out of her house.
And she's trying to put it back on Perkins. And because
Perkins already got angry and left.
They always do. This is what they always do.
Mr. Miwa should know. Nothing must happen to Perkins.
For her to shut up. Can somebody call her and shut her up? No, and let her go from the life for the rest of the day.
Nothing must happen to Perkins, Mr. Miwa. If anything happened to Perkins, your people in your village will hear it.
Guys, can somebody call this woman and tell her not to talk anymore?
Boys, don't worry. There's nothing you can do about it. She's underneath them. When people, this is the problem I have with Nigeria, and that is why I joined Justice for Mohbad. I have no business here, but I am tired of the systematic oppression in the lives of people, and we do it amongst ourselves. Your house help and your house girl, they are not your slaves. You don't treat them anyhow. They're part of your household. They have now subjected her and subdued her into ridicule after what she did yesterday and how she sang and brought awareness to Justice for Mohbad. Punish all of you.
The thing is that she was supposed to go off from the life. She is supposed to switch that life off and stop trying to make rewrite it.
Do that on the live so that they can record it and say, but Ayinka, this is what you said. This is what you were saying. They want to fuck her up, and she does not have anybody. Those are the people that they use. People that don't have anybody.
All I know is it's not a chat.
That's what they fucking use.
It is not for me. Simple.
Told her to go and do live and deny the text message. That is what they have done to her.
Hello, everybody, please.
I think I'm done.
Hello.
I think I'm done.
One house, please. One house. Can you mute for a second? I want to greet all of you. I want to greet you all. You see, I've been saying this for a long time. I said this agitation and activism was not well coordinated. And the question I've been asking is that who is the barrister, who is the lawyer that is championing this, that is the arrowhead upon who every other person kills? And I've been saying it. They say, oh, it's Baba Mohbad. I said, number one, Baba Mohbad was never an activist. He doesn't know how to go about activism. Baba Mohbad is not educated. So how do you people want to lie behind him and for him to know what to do when things go really bad like this? You see, I'm just going to blame everybody. I'm not going to say I'm blaming Muyiwa. Muyiwa is somebody that does not even know activism himself. So if he compromises, I'm not going to be surprised. The structure of justice for Mohbad is seriously sick in the terms that there is no person. I make mention on the one platform I made mention of the fact that, do you see how Chief Gani Fayemi was fighting for the innocent? For people he didn't know in those days, they say yes. I say, if you bring this issue to the table of Olanje Ngbesi, he's going to laugh. For some of us who have been in activism, who did activism against the military rule, do you guys know what it means when there is government interest in an issue? Everybody think it's a you see, the way it's been pursued so far was pursued like a fracas, not like activism. Until when you guys understand that Baba Mohbad has no business in fighting for justice for a Nigerian who was wrongly or, disastrously killed. It's only activists that should be at the forefront. It's activists that should be doing all the interview. It's activists that should be talking to government. It's activists that should be taking activism to the doors of the powers that be. When it is not done that way, this is what you get. Now, at Yinka, if you listen to her, she's reacting. Maybe somebody has threatened her and be like, you know what? Did you see what happens to Arifa and Veron? The same thing will happen to you. Arifa and Veron, look at where they are. They are like that because they were not activists. When that thing first happened, I remember when I called in, I think it was on Papariano, I said, where is Justice for Mohbad's lawyer? They need to institutionalize human rights court's injunction for these people immediately. Somebody said, no, Arifa said we should be begging. We should go and be begging. I laughed. You know why I laughed? If me, as a person, I didn't go kneel down begging Abacha. I don't know if any of you know who Abacha is. I didn't go kneel down for Abacha and be begging him. When Abacha accused me then, me, a student, that I was the one that instigated the bombing of a state house, I said, listen, guys, I don't want to say some things here. You guys are seeing what Nigeria is all about now. It's all about conspiracy and oppression. That is what the country is about. If anybody wants to still join activation and try to work as an activist, you have to redirect the whole process. The way you guys are going is not the way to do it. I yield and let other people talk. But I want you guys to learn this lesson. The people, they've been looking at you guys and laughing.
If you listen to me when I spoke to her this afternoon, because I can see that she's not an activist, and what she did yesterday is going to bring a lot of trouble for her. And I told her to get Perkins and go to Human Rights Office in UN. You understand? Anybody that call her, let her record everything with the video of what she did yesterday. Turn herself in there, make a report, and send me the copy. I will file it here in America in Human Rights Office, UN. I told her to do that because she's not an activist, and that is what is going to happen to her. If really she wants this justice, she needs to start that process right away. I told her. If not, what they are doing to her now is what I expect them to do. Probably they heard me telling her to take that move. What do? They went ahead and start threatening her to debunk Perkins. Now they are going to go after Perkins. But I promise Mr. Puppet, if they go after Perkins, that is where they're going to see the beast in us will come out. I don't care whoever killed Bad. They can't be silent.
One thing, Mother Inka is wrong of what she did right now. Because you have to stand on your ground and be straightforward. Because she was ready to do everything for it. But now it's like the fear in her came out. If you want, she is always saying
So now, excuse me. Let me
she's
ask you a
always
question.
saying that she's
Let me
ready
ask
to
you a-
do anything. She's ready
No,
to do
hold
anything.
on,
And small
hold
fear.
on.
And she's
Please
almost
don't
about to
blame her.
explode.
Please, excuse me. Please don't blame her. Don't blame her. If you are not used to a particular trade and you get into the mess of that trade, there's possibility you are going to chicken out. All of you that are talking, you've never had the real trenches experience of an activist. I'm being honest with you. The only people that can come out now and say, you know what, at this point, I don't care. I'm going to be an activist for the rest of my life will be Veron and Arifa. Those are the only people that will come out and now be hardened activists. If you've never been persecuted by the Nigerian government, if you've never been molested by the system, you will not understand what I'm talking about.
So you
This
can't
thing goes
speak for
be-
yourself, sir. You can't say that for some because there are people
See-
amongst us who have gone through some form of oppression or the other. And you
No,
can't
no, no,
speak
no.
our
There's a
story.
different way. There is a difference
but we
between.
don't know where everybody's coming from. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we all
well,
coming from different spheres of life.
I understand, but I'm telling you, in terms of activism, it has so don't let us blame Yinka. That's what I'm saying. You don't know who called Yinka. You don't know what they have told her. You don't know who has spoken to her. So don't let us blame her and say, "Oh,
There
she
is
will regret."
activism and there are rebel activists and they are amongst us. But the chickens and the clouty ones amongst us would not let justice prevail. And that is the sad part of it. It's not about who called her. I don't care who called her because there are people amongst us that can keep her safe. If anybody is saying stuff to her and trying to silence her. So you can't say that, sir. Please, you can't say that.
Okay, can I
narrating it to us, and she
can
said,
I ask you a question,
"Oh, Mr. Muyiwa said, dear Yinka Ade, I hope this message meets you well." And then she's gone with a different narrative after a long phone call, looking at her in distress, looking at her like she's being oppressed unnecessarily. That is exactly what just happened. You cannot say, "Oh, you can't blame her." Whoever the hell she spoke to, she did not speak to the
then she has
president
been
of
on that
Nigeria,
phone call.
as
She has
far
been
as I
on
am
one phone
concerned.
call to another. She has been on one phone call to another.
They were all
Then
calling
let's
her,
bring-
and it's all this group of people that keep covering up and slandering and moving us backward on justice for Mohbad. It's them, because they are already going about doing PR for for Mr. Muyiwa. They are going around doing PR. I'm not going to answer anybody's call. Nobody should pick up. I'm not picking up anybody's fucking call.
Bella, you know many of them that are doing this PR. It's time to call all of them out. You can't do this
I'll
PR.
call
We
them
know.
out when I verify my information, because I won't just call you out if I'm not sure of what you have done. I will call you out when I'm sure of what you have done and I have every fucking evidence. That is who I am.
Isabella, the clear example to that to your question, Kule, is Daddy York platform. Daddy York platform.
That one.
is
Don't
the
even
one-
mention that one.
He's the one promoting these shenanigans. He's the one promoting all these things. Mr. Miwa don't have a platform, but he gave him the platform all night to speak all he need to speak, to throw who he want to throw under the bus. You understand? Somebody in that their group, in that their courtesan group, in that witchcraft, witch and wizard group, you understand? One of them actually is the person who sponsored this protest that happened yesterday. At least 65% of this protest, he's among them. You understand? But they will go to Daddy York and open their platform to be going after people. How much do they pay them to doing what they are doing? How much? How much?
I'm so sorry. I'm going to say that I'm really disappointed at this point. I'm really, really disappointed, because at this point we don't even know who is genuine. We don't know who is fake. I'm really disappointed, and I am so sorry.
Know who is fake now.
I'm really disappointed, because if you are fighting for the same, hold on. If you are fighting for the same cause, no, I want you guys to listen to me. If you all say you are fighting for the same cause, what is bringing all this disunity? That's the question.
You see,
What is bringing all
Mr.
this
Zaki,
disunity?
let me quickly answer you that question. The truth be told, right? You are here now speaking for the truth. We are all here speaking for the truth. When we got to Yinka platform, when she was talking, somebody was trying to distract our attention. That message would have come, it was a mistake. That haven't come from Muyiwa himself, who sent the message. Now you are doing a PR job to look it as if it was a mistake. But the man who sent the message have not come out to say it was a mistake. And look at what Yinka said now, which nailed the whole thing. He said he sent a message directly. He said, I am Yinka. Mentioning her name knows that the message is going to meet her, not another person. Right? So if you are speaking now for justice, you cannot bend this message anywhere. We have to question Muyiwa sending that message to Yinka. Now, let me tell you the technicality where this lady, my F, is this. That message, he came, he's supposed to push that message straight to her second phone, WhatsApp. And that is what I do. Because I know you will delete this message immediately.
Me, I will screenshot it quickly. That's why they hate me.
I don't even need to screenshot. I will push it to my second WhatsApp straight away. So even though you think you deleted, that's your own.
But if she opened it, there's no way. There's no way he can delete it from his end.
No,
it's only her, Ayinka, that can delete it.
No, she doesn't respond. That's how WhatsApp works.
You can delete it. Dinner has not, the time has not even gone far.
Yeah,
but I think there's an app. I think there's an app.
There's an app we told her to recover the messages from. As it was happening, I used that app as well. I used the app. I downloaded the app as we were telling her to download. I've downloaded the app. I've retrieved messages on my phone. She refused to do it.
No, she will do it definitely.
She's not doing it though because now she has changed her mouth.
No, don't worry. When the time comes.
Anyway, I wish both Muyiwa, the both parties. I wish all of you good luck. I need to drop.
Okay.
Go. Bye. Go.
Bye.
Come back. Go.
By his.
She's disgracing herself. Exactly.
Anti-justice. So that man that just left is correct. Anti-justice.
She would tell them, no, this uncle, he's bigger than us. He said we should stop. Let's go home. My sons, don't worry. Let's beg them. And your children are suffering, beaten, battered everywhere. You will say you will succumb to oppression. You will succumb to it. It starts with you dealing with justice for Mohbad and succumbing to foolishness.
That man that just left is a correct anti-justice. When people are talking to the left, he's always going to the right.
He should speak for himself. He shouldn't call anybody's name here.
He's coming to witch us luck as if he's not a Nigerian, but fool.
Let me do something, please. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
To be honest, I've gotten to a point in this justice where I don't like gullible, senseless, or stupid people.
Let it go.
Simple.
What?
I don't.
What? Your evil is here.
Okay. I believe that if we are here talking, if you don't know, if you can't talk sense, don't come up here. Because me, I don't care who. Anyone that says nonsense for me, I'm going to talk back at you. Okay? So, I can't believe this. How can, because now, this Joy reality show, she's saying that she's spoken to Baba on her live show. And Baba is saying that the message that Muyiwa sent is an old message. That's coming from Baba. Because I've seen people saying that Baba did not see, Baba did not see. That's what Baba said. The message is an old message from Muyiwa. And for me, this is so disappointing. How can Muyiwa have an old message in his phone that was he intending to send the message to Yinka? So if you write an old message to someone and you don't send it, obviously you delete the message, right? Would you keep it in your phone? That don't make sense to me. That's what I don't understand. So obviously it's a message that he sent intentionally, and now that it's blown off, okay, they're trying to look for collateral damage or whatever they're trying to do. Okay, that's how I see it. So I don't care about whatever narrative. I don't care about whatever narrative they're trying to do now, that they're trying to say it's an old message. We don't care about that, okay? We don't care about that. And one thing, if Baba is even thinking that he'll come to the public and say, I'm tired, let's go and bury Mohbad, then he should think twice. He should rethink. You should rethink, okay? People have invested a lot. People's mental health, people's money, people's time. No talk of those that have even lost their jobs, even their marriages. Okay? So he should rethink before he comes to say that nonsense, because we're going to drag him. It's as easy as that. And let's not fail to understand that even if Baba backs out, this case will continue. Okay? The case will continue. So that's all I'll say for now, please. And Perkins did not leave Yinka's house because he did not live there because probably Yinka was blaming him that he went online and he gave the message to the public. That's not why Perkins left the house. Perkins left the house without any problems between them. I just want to correct that as well, because I'm seeing a lot of comments that Perkins was angry and left her house. That's not true. Okay, Perkins is lodging somewhere else, and Yinka is married, so he cannot stay there. So people should stop saying what they don't know. Please. Thank you.
All right, so there are two things here. Number one.
Hold on, Kure, hold on. What you just said, let me answer to it. I was on Adeyinka's live. When Ayinka went off, Perkins was in her house. He walked out of Yinka's house, and Yinka was saying, come, let me escort you. She said, no. Yes. The boy said, no. So we are not saying what we don't know. Some of us can say things too. When people talk and you come to attack somebody, you say things to aggravate people. You understand? Yes. We say what we know. I was there Susie, when Perkins was on. Ayinka was on. Both of them were on at the same time.
I've just left the phone now with Perkins because I had that impression as well. Okay, I've just left the phone now with Perkins, and his data has finished. I'm going to be back on call with him. Okay,
Madam, so it's not only you that talk with Perkins. We all talk with Perkins.
Well, I'm just saying that he told me he did not leave angry.
We saw when he was leaving.
Because I've spoken to him.
He
did not leave angry.
Sorry, Miss Chan.
Okay, that's what I'm clearing. Perkins is fine. He's not angry with her. Okay, he merely left because he's lodging somewhere else.
Miss Chan, you said that
they are quick to come and defend people.
Sorry, Miss Susie for Justice. Miss Chan, you said that you were.
I'm not defending anybody. Okay,
yeah, you said it was
I had that same impression like you had, and I had to speak to him to make sure he's fine.
Yes.
Okay, so, I'm not speaking because I'm defending Perkins. I'm speaking because I have. He's told me that himself.
No.
So I'm not defending anybody.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay, and I care about myself. I don't care about anybody.
Ma'am, can you listen to me? I'm relating to what you just said. You said that someone said, Baba said it was an old message. Mr. Muyiwa. People for Justice for Mohbad, Team Baba Mohbad, Team Wunmi, we are not dragging Baba Mohbad into this mess, because we're not going to call Baba Mohbad into this thing. Because when we are talking about this issue, you guys want us to call Baba Mohbad into this mess. Baba Mohbad does not have anything to do with this. Mr. Muyiwa typed up his summary. There's no way he could have aligned with rally that just happened yesterday from months ago. It does not make any sense. You are not talking to illiterates. There are so many of us that have IQ, right? And we are very calculated. You can call us mentally disabled. You can call us unstable. You can call us fools. But we are very, very calculated. And I monitored that live very well. Yinka Ade was in so much distress. You all were calling her back to back to back to back in order for her to change the narrative. Her life ended, she came back, and she was telling us exactly what Muyiwa was writing in there before she was rudely interrupted. Now, she had been on the call, she muted her live for minutes, and then she unmuted to filter out that negative narrative and debunk whatever it was that was going on. That was why Perkins was pissed off and he left the premises, because he would not stay and be there for unjust behavior. He had expressed himself saying, Mr. Muyiwa, what team were you referring to? You're saying it's a mistake. Which team were you talking about? What team were you saying to back down from a rally? Which rally was done since December? Was Yinka Ade I'm confused. Did Yinka Ade separate herself, say, I'm representing Abuja division? It was everybody that came out for candlelight in Abuja, in Lagos. He cannot lie that message was an old message. Those of you that are doing PR for him, it is over because Mohbad's fire is burning. And it is going to burn and consume every injustice for Mohbad. Hear this and hear God now. Just have that peace within you. Because there is absolutely no way that you are moving on from this and you will hide it under the carpet. It has gone full-blown public. And this is just because what? People reached out to somebody and said they want to speak to her. Someone that has spoken out yesterday. You clamored and you said, congratulations, well done, well done. Today, she's under stupid attack and oppression. You people cannot figure it out. You want to blame her. You don't want to. You don't want to call out what is bad. You want to blame her. You want to blame Perkins. If anything happens to those two people, I will set this TikTok ablaze for you people. Then you understand what justice means.
Now, wow.
Isabel, please, I want to say something. Kunle, very quick, right? Thank you, Isabel.
Please, let's listen to Yinka. Let's listen to Yinka. She wants to narrate. She wants to explain.
There's no need for that.
Okay, but let's hear her clear.
I am on their platform on my second phone.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yes, don't worry. There's no need.
All right.
There's nothing new. They are just trying to do a damage control. You see?
That's the reason why I went off, because I'm tired of hearing the damage control. And she's trying to pull everybody who is trying to support her under the
those are your legal team.
No, sorry, I want to say something. Sorry. Let me say this quickly, right? Isabella, thank you for that observation. I was trying to observe Chan that time that, see, when you are bringing Baba in, if Joy TV is telling us Baba says an old message, you see these people that pass information, sometimes they pass wrong information. I will begin to blow that information. Don't bring Baba in here. Baba would have said that was an old message because Baba did not know the genesis of the story at this moment. Before Baba will hear it, maybe like tomorrow, before Baba could be briefed. So these people are trying to do a damage control to this case. And
guys, do you know that when I wrote to her, guys, Baba do you know when I wrote to her that he should leave he should go off the line when I saw that she was dressed? Do you know what she wrote to me? She blocked me. They tried to block me.
Yes, they blocked me as well. So leave them alone. It's not going to work.
Yeah. On Yinka, I am Yinka, they blocked you?
Blocked me.
Yes, she blocked my message.
The fire will.
No, maybe Bossman or somebody like that is their moderator and they see you here.
No, sweetie, that is the reason why she's sitting and saying that Madam Aris came and she did not greet me and she started baba. Is that the reason? Because they are there.
I don't know. I was in the shower.
Let her know something.
That is the reason why I went off. And and if she do not, she is trying to bunk everybody who is supporting her. I'm going to go. I'm not going to support her.
Isabel, let me go down for Isabel.
Who is here
right now?
Hold on.
Joy, hold on.
Pekin wants to come up here.
Now, please, no. I'm coming down now. Please, let's get another clarification. Right now, we need to listen to what is going on Yinka's platform. They already said Pekin. So
you guys are missing biobillions. The jargon's biobillions is saying.
Let's listen.
They
are turning this thing on Pekin's head. Let's listen.
See that team. Our team don't want to Thomas Soroton, you will be lost.
Yeah, you'll be very lost. Then they will go and gather up in their inner caucus and concoct all kinds of bullshit.
Lizzie, you were on Papariano the first day Muyiwa came, and they were asking him questions, and he said, "Don't be crying more than the bereaved." And they were like, and Papariano said, "What do you mean? Is Mama Mohbad crying? Is she not the bereaved?" Only no, I'm talking about Aries. The aristocrat said, but Aries is not on the panel. Alomoye man finish a blow job. But lie. Aristocrat said, Aries is not here.
And it is my anger with her. Because immediately the thing happened.
Bayo, why can you say that to me? Bayo, why can you say that to me?
I told you,
why?
escalate this matter. I said,
now they want to fight each other. They want to hear their fuckery.
Block him.
Guys.
Yinka, they don't rope you. They don't rope you.
Of course, I was receiving.
They don't rope me.
I was muted.
Yinka, rope Yinka.
That sound like portable.
Okay, people want to come up.
What you rope there?
I will tell you this.
You have to stay in the box. Let's talk.
We are supposed to plan.
You want us to discuss
to humiliate you. This is the end of
Drop the idiot. Drop him.
You have to remain there. Let's talk about this thing.
The call you gave me today. We are supposed to plan for Tuesday.
I don't know why you are doing this.
Àṣírí gbogbo wọn máa máa tú gbogbo àwọn pípù yìí. Àṣírí wọn máa tú.
It's burning.
No, I told you, please.
It's enough to go around everybody. Let it burn me. Have I been unjust?
This manner with me. Because you were the one that was on God with me.
Let's listen to Bayo.
Let me try and go up.
I'm going to tell you guys something. Let's listen to Bayo.
Let me go up. Maybe Yinka go bring me up. She don't go bring me up.
Let Aries go up.
And they want
I'm only being silent and gentle because I want to follow with everybody. Does not mean that I don't know what I want.
There's no secret.
Let me tell you guys what they are going to do to Yinka.
I want to show everybody. Does not mean I'm stupid. I'm not stupid.
Amika, thank God, Amayaka, I will leave your platform. You can go ahead. There's no secret anywhere. Don't say that nobody's making a secret anywhere. Thank you for what you've done. God bless you. We'll move on.
Leave her. You've done enough. Wicked demons.
Can peace reign for once?
You've not
Can somebody tell me what Bayo is saying? Then I will tell you.
Bayo is there to defend Muyiwa.
You know, let me everybody keep quiet. Keep quiet. Let me say something about Bayo.
Please come by.
Please pause that video. Let me tell you guys something. You see, there is something. Pause that video. Let me say something, please. You see, Bayo is going to go there to bully Yinka. Anybody that get this message across to Yinka, please send us what is Bayo's contribution to that protest. We'll refund the money back to him in the US. Bayo contributes to that protest at least 60% or 70% to that protest. So he think he have a right to go there, to go and support, to get Yinka to not speak the truth.
Annie just came, so it's going to be nice. Annie just came.
Annie is going to support Muyiwa too. You know, you're asking them to write letters to CNN.
Annie will support Muyiwa now.
These are your legal team, okay? One after the other, they are coming.
They're coming out. God is exposing them. That's why Miwa goes here to go and support Miwa, because he feels he contributes to the protest.
Guys, wait, listen, guys, you keep quiet and listen to the one she is having to say. Wait.
Protectors. We join back. Can we join back? Lady Eddie, let somebody stream, please. No.
Protesters of Abuja, something like that, but not protectors. I'm writing to extend my heartfelt gratitude and deep appreciation for the exceptional efforts. Give me a second.
Nalayo, na she write am will not be Muyiwa cannot write. So.
I'm just going downstairs, so I'm quiet. Okay.
Where is Papariano Ntori Olong?
And to all
I really want you guys to migrate to Papariano. Where is Papariano?
My heartfelt gratitude and deep appreciation for the exceptional efforts and dedication demonstrated by all those involved in Mohbad's case. Your unwavering commitment and diligence in ensuring the safety and security of our city during this sensitive time have been truly commendable. First and foremost, I would like to thank you all for those who have worked tirelessly to maintain peace and order. Your vigilance and proactive measures have been instrumental in safeguarding our community. Your professionalism and dedication to duty have not only protected the citizens, but also upheld the principles of justice and security. To those who have been on the front lines, your round-the-clock efforts to monitor and respond to potential threats have provided a sense of safety and assurance to all residents. Your readiness to act and your seamless coordination have been key in preventing any escalations and maintaining calm. I would also like to acknowledge the support of your leadership and strategic planning have ensured that all protective measures are effectively implemented and that there is coherent response to any emerging challenges. A special thank you goes to the community leaders and volunteers who have collaborated with the authorities to enhance security measures. Your solidarity, security measures, your solidarity and proactive engagement have played a significant role in fostering a cooperative and vigilant community. Your efforts in speeding awareness and encouraging vigilance among residents have been invaluable. Furthermore, I extend my gratitude to the media for their responsible reporting and efforts in keeping the public informed. Your balanced and accurate coverage has helped maintain public trust and ensure that the community stays well informed without causing unnecessary panic. Lastly, to the citizens of Abuja, your cooperation and resilience during this period have been remarkable. Your willingness to follow security guidelines and support the authorities has greatly contributed to the overall safety of our city. In conclusion, thank you to each and every individual who has played a part in protecting Abuja in relation to the Mohbad case. Your collective efforts have made a significant impact and demonstrated the strength of our community in the face of adversity. With sincere appreciation, Muyiwa. Now
she write down.
Naisha, okay, you are there.
Yeah.
I did
nonsense.
She graduated from the school of liars.
All lies. Please, we don't need
to
to
speak English. Nonsense.
Muyiwa cannot speak English, so how did he write
I wrote all the letters when we were all together.
I can officially say from today that there's nothing. I can officially say from today there's nothing like Team Justice. All we have is Team Wunmi and Team Baba Mohbad.
Yes.
There's no Team Justice.
I don't even know if you have Team Baba Mohbad. It's Team Wunmi and Team Muyiwa.
What we've been having all along is Team Baba Mohbad. Team Muyiwa or Baba Mohbad or anything. And as from today on, I'm saying this publicly. I'm saying this publicly. I do not believe 100% anything coming from Team Baba Mohbad and anything coming from Team Wunmi. I am bloody neutral. I am bloody neutral.
You go fund, go and collect your money.
Collect your money complete. Collect your money complete.
Collected his money. I think that collected his money.
If there's truth, you can never find a lie in justice.
You
can never inform justice. How did they inform Baba now of that message?
Because what Anna is just read up is a clear write-off of Muyiwa le kokini now. I'm actually dithering now. It's not that
it's just sad. Let them still.
Not articulate. That was written by an articulate, but now no Anne is very articulate.
We know the truth.
I am not saying, please. I will just advise everybody.
Guys, please, everybody should mute. Hear this one. Hear this one.
Something is still going on. Hold on.
Please.
Go back and play that one, please. Go ahead.
There's nothing's going to be in place. We're talking here now to understand each other. Please, just listen.
Please just calm.
We're not fighting. Just listen. If Annie is not doing the right thing, I will tell her she's not doing the right thing, although I wasn't part of it.
Okay,
we all here need to fear God. Like I always say, we'll get to know the real people. Calm down, please.
Thank you, Queen.
Go ahead, Annie.
So I will explain why he sent the letter to you. So obviously,
but I think this Anna Nico is the biggest
hypocrite. Now here we go.
The wrong email. You retract quickly. And if you can't retract quickly, you have to send another email to please telling them to ignore the letter or whatever
Let him
emails.
send what he sent before. Let's see.
Muyiwa has made that blunder. Unfortunately, it's on WhatsApp, and it wasn't quick or really swift to have deleted it before any other person.
Good question. Are you Muyiwa? Wale said, "Are you Muyiwa?"
The blunder. And thank you for trying to clarify to all the people who are listening to you. Now, you asked this very intelligent question to say, why was this letter sent? Ika, if I can, I will send a copy of it again to you, your number, and I'll share it on your inbox, TikTok. He was sending it to you because he wanted you to read it to or send it to the people who came together to ensure the protest was a success. That's why. The details of that letter were obviously addressed to the security personnel, even the women that came together, and just everyone that saw that protest a success. And that is a very standard professional.
Guys, I think that liars are born with golden spoon.
Yeah, you see this, Annie?
I don't want to.
Don't you know that the devil comes in Jojo Amani suit? Do you think the devil is going to come to you in the ragged clothes?
Do you see that this?
You know what? I'm going to say something. I'm sorry. I'm going to say something. Hold on, please. Hold on.
Wait, Yinka is attacking her. Wait, go back there. Yinka is tackling her.
You hear my English? Muyiwa, go and face your enemy. Wanna leave me? My problem is, where did I offend people that are angry with me right now?
No, ignore them. That's why I came here. Please, ignore them. You see,
Susie, can't you go there? Go and face this woman for me.
You see this?
There's no need going on. You know what? I want to say something.
I never liked her. I never liked Annie. Annie can never be in any platform me and Susie be. You understand? She's a hypocrite.
And a message pop up. When that message pop up, I read it. Don't understand it. I say, what I saw. After reading that long, it's a very long road. What after reading it, I realized only 3 words there. There is activities. There is, he said, desist from any group activities, right? Or concerning mobile justice movement, justice. And if you want to do anything like protest or so, it's on your own risk. Do you get?
And it depends.
That's what I see.
And it depends.
It's not from them.
And it depends.
And he said,
English mistress, defend.
Abi, somebody will go fight justice gallantly like that. You know, go sabi read English.
They're not paid. They thought
this one appreciated me.
English mistress.
Muyiwa don cast yo. I told you I carry grace. Don't fight with me. Don't mess with me.
Come and read it. Abi, you go understand what this man is trying, right?
Peck is my
Iman, I can make mistake. When Becky read it, he flew up. And he was on his life. Outside.
Yes.
On this at the fence, at the gate side. I said, stop. Just on his life. You hear me saying, it's not up to that. No, wait. I even have to come
them. Thank
we
you.
are trying to understand the chat. We never even understand that. I came and told the people on his life. And he was laughing. The boy, they're active. He's on his prime. You cannot stop him. And I ain't getting phone. I cannot control him because he came to visit me. I can't tell him you must off your phone.
You pause a little bit. Can I say something?
I wasn't them because they want to cajole her.
Yes, can I say something a little bit? Yinka, I'm sorry. Whatever you are saying now is not making sense. The write-up you just said says it all. So why won't Perkins get angry for somebody to come up and say you are on your own? You're on your own.
Exactly.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
And me, I don't participate in any rally, so it cannot be Aries he was trying to talk.
Exactly. She sent it to him. And I went to my phone to send it. It got deleted immediately. And I laughed. I said, Perkins, what to delete there? He got angry more. Calm down. Immediately, Muyiwa called me.
That boy has every right to be angry.
I said, sir, did you send me a message, a long note that contained we should not do anything for Mohbad again? He said,
you guys forgotten he went to Kudi's platform. He said nobody should mention DNA anymore.
And I was standing with Perkins.
Am I lying?
You understand?
It's
true.
I
was calling him.
You're right.
Behaving like, top.
Yeah,
trying
to touch him. Okay.
Yes. Right. I said, the man is even calling me now. Perkins, hear him. As I talk, the man, I said, Perkins, the man said, no, be our own. It's not for me. Perkins, you tell everybody.
You are Yinka.
Yeah, then the whole thing catch me. Okay, fine. Let's just go. I never said, so when he came inside, I was inside with him, and I see that he was still talking with his people. And the next thing I said, let me go on live. He said, okay, I should come on live. And I came on live just to address the situation. Oh, I won't put everybody in, like, not be quarrel. Immediately I come on live, Mr. Muyiwa still called me. Saying Perkins is his son. He should not be saying that about him. He doesn't know what happened with Perkins. He's angry. He's talking about him wrongly. I said, sir, he's a young boy. You know he's our boy now. You know, what I'm doing is, I cannot, right now, I'm talking to you now, Perkins don't first go. Say, why me they try calm the man down? Now I have to go and beg that boy tomorrow morning. I can't go out this night again.
And somebody just said just now that Perkins is not angry.
The man now drop call. I think that let it slide. It's okay. Let me say something to you. I'm coming, man. The man drop code. Somebody now wrote on my live stream that, do you now see that Yinka is begging the man, Mr. Muyiwa? That's why I got angry.
You never angry yet.
Muyiwa was on a live stream.
Where are the people that are defending now? They should open their mouth and unmute their mic. They should talk.
Defenders.
They should mute their mic. They should all unmute.
Let me just make Ayenga to understand. For me, I will say this again.
He came and went back again. He came on live.
Papariano is listening to us. He's listening to us.
Papariano was there on the live when Perkins was on. Before Lady Aries went there.
I slept off.
He gifted you now. He gifted you on your account.
So I was sleeping. I saw 6,800. I was sleeping.
You got 6,000 something. You got 6,000 something.
Yes, so if not see, I mean, if you see my papa, tell him say.
No one was ready to expose people. He does it in his own way. I don't care what people say here. I will tell you the truth. That message that came, I know Asuku, yes, she's my colleague.
Let's move you want give
English mistress.
Make Muyiwa give me 4 lions to beg. If you want kill her.
Calm down.
Muyiwa.
Na Jeto, you can need jet. May give a jet.
So unfortunate that this is happening to Joseph Omoba. So unfortunate. So you see why you cannot, when you lie one lie, you need 200 lies to cover you.
That is what she's doing.
That's why my brain cannot work that.
They're making her generate these lies.
Do you know why I love her?
She just said, Bayo, I was on the phone with you just now. She opened her mouth to say that. And this thing has been recorded.
You know why I love what she did. Big breast, empty brain, don't go up. Big breast, empty brain.
Original message.
Don't go up.
Read that rubbish. He said, okay, what you read now.
Just send Detola, make Detola go up.
Different from what they sent to me. Exactly. And look at the reaction here. Let's analyze the reaction. Immediately, unfortunately, Muyiwa called. And she put the question straight to Muyiwa. Were you the one that sent me message? Muyiwa was there.
They don't tell me I go scatter the table. They don't
something was going wrong. So we already see the issue room led by Muyiwa Ìṣó oorun lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Múyìwá.
Báwo ni ṣó ṣe máa rùn lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Múyìwá? Ní mo gbé Múyìwá yàgbẹ́ kò nù dí. Ìgbẹ́ kún owó ẹ̀.
Ó yàgbẹ́ sára scatter ní gbogbo ara lórí.
Ó yàgbẹ́ oṣù kò nù dí.
It's so open.
It's so máa parẹ́ after about 5 minutes now. So máa tán náà. Àní tó ẹni tí ìgbẹ́ wà létí aṣọ ẹ̀.
So Rotama, see, do you ask yourself why Bossman, Lagata,
Ẹni pé èèyàn kan sẹ́ pé ẹ máa gbọ́ o, èèyàn kan sẹ́ pé Ayam Yinka, ẹ máa gbọ́, Ayam Yinka is Wunmi and Aries people full this comment section o, so please calm down.
That's their own embarrassment.
She blocked me just because I was writing that she should go and she should drop the life and go to bed. She blocked me. She reported my account.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Every rose I give her, she will give me my rose back. I don't blame her. I'm going to report her account next time. They blocked my account.
No, it might not be her.
They reported my account. How can you report my account?
It might not be her. Yes. Maybe it's
if they report your account, it might be Boss Boy that is doing it.
Lady Ari, you
were saying something. Sorry, Damba, you were saying something.
No, I said like when this thing started, why did Lagata, Bossman, Ditola, everybody ran to Yinka's platform?
Those are your leaders. Yes, you don't know.
Those are
Damba. Is this the same Damba that Table, let's say, with Lagata?
Yes.
Yes. Money.
For table, let's say, what kind of construction works are those? Right.
So you see those things they are doing. They know what they are doing. All of them.
I mean, they are not fighting justice. These people.
They are working for their pocket.
Let me even give the benefit of that. They are fighting for justice. You saw truth. You couldn't speak the truth. You are still defending lies.
This is what has been going on, Mr. Rotamath. That's what has been going on.
Are we daft?
They have been covering up all this shit.
Let me
the den of lions.
Isabella,
Wale is giving them back to back.
Isabella, Brady Aries, hold on. Let me tell you guys something. Do you guys know Annie was with Aristocrat before? She's the person moderating for Aristocrat before. Yes. Suddenly, they now she now joined this group of courtesans, this witches and wizard group. She joined them. Now she took position of boss boy. She's the one doing what boss boy is doing right now. If you people notice, this Annie, she's the one doing what boss boy used to do. Annie now is the one taking that position. So she's all over the place. When you talk, she attack.
So it's like she's trying to clean us to reach top, right? Yeah.
Corona mistress. Corona mistress. Head mistress.
Those are your legal things.
I was thinking that she was one of us. So.
She used to be on Papariano too, you know.
Yes, I used to Papariano.
I love her very much. What happened? What I think
happened right now, what she did, I was disappointed.
Even Bayo, Soma, everybody. No Papariano where everybody stuff.
They deserted the guy. Now somehow shocked me past because the last time she came, she was talking rubbish. No, me, I can't carry my phone. I can't test Aristocrats for WhatsApp. Say, is everything okay?
So that peace will reign. See, they are streaming us right now. I don't want. It don't do. This thing is like
alone. She's tired. She's
we cannot be celebrating and small thing we could spread them. You know, no one time.
Just off her phone and go and sleep. Simple.
Before you don't know me for anything. Go and sleep. Let me tell you, you people streaming me. Let me tell you, Kai, don't move bonku.
Don't rub bonku on your own head because they don't. Just shameless.
Yinka, go and
So that just listen to.
I feel so sorry for her.
Yes, please.
I feel so sorry for her.
She can she not see how she has shamefully shamed herself?
You know, I wish everybody could be like other people. You gotta listen sometimes. Go ahead, she can hear you.
Yinka, please. As I said,
yes,
the new letter.
Yes. Just weigh her mental health down. She needs to just off that phone.
She needs to shut down and go and sleep.
What I wrote to her and she blocked me. You know what? There's somebody when I write to her, they block me. So I can't do anything.
Maybe she go block me too. Because when Candy Crush go crush Muyiwa, wait, let's see. I said Candy Crush. This woman self, we go for Candy Crush.
Just call her Queen Crush.
And I still listening to your protest. There was nothing that was wrong, that was malicious. Otherwise, they would not have played it on their news. So nothing has been done that has been wrong. Let's leave the internal squaffles. We're not going to allow our enemies sit down and have a field day and be like,
the two riches are bad.
One of them. Give me a second. Yes, ma'am.
Mama Ann. Mama Kanye. Nonsense.
Can she stop picking calls?
Yeah, she's not
Can she stop picking calls?
Even if she pick call, what would you do? The way you
approach a married woman, can she stop making calls?
No, don't call my face. Don't call my name. Don't call me. I didn't like the way you behaved to her. You were very rude to her.
No, I don't like it. Okay, now it's okay. Let me finish it. So as I said, I'm talking now. Let me finish talking.
I don't want to eat.
Let me just finish talking, please. So as I was saying, I am Yinka. So all the internal squaffles, let's keep it at bay.
Now who they speak like this? Annie,
please raise. Thank every person when you have your time, please. Thank them if you want to.
My head mistress.
Who you are or whoever else on the phone. And let me thank them personally. It was a beautiful protest, and that is what we're going to celebrate. That's that.
It's okay, Lady Ann. Please don't.
Witches and wizards.
No, I'm not flogging. I'm
at this point, we just have to point out some things right now.
I don't know. It's not.
You're not pointing anything out. She needs to relax.
Please.
Don't fall our
hand. She said to me that somebody said our life is in danger. Our life of our family is in danger. They're going to give her protection. That needs to be addressed. Is our life in danger?
This woman of church, she don't reach there. That was the call rich man. I believe she I don't like when people they preach your church. Even the afaf wait for come here. I say no to I don't like it. The reaction with the Lord said, I don't like that.
Watch out. Muyiwa is coming out this night. Muyiwa will come out this night.
If you come out this night, so where you go? You know, if today was not, if today, booking was available.
Guys, you have to keep quiet and listen to this one. Listen to Bayo. Guys, you have to listen to Bayo.
Please talk now. That is why the reason why I'm here is for your safety reasons.
You people don't never know Bayo. Bayo, nah,
please.
Na Jojo, somebody say na woman.
Na Jojo, talk here.
Giraffe.
My life is not in danger.
She bunked.
No, the woman does not mean
don't threaten her.
That lady is strong in mind. Yinka is very strong in mind. She's not a child. That is why she stick to her story. She's not
because her mind is not at rest. You
she stick to her story.
They are still trying to cajole her and
cajole her to change her story. Yes.
Wicked people.
She knows what to do.
Balawo Bansa.
If anybody that is for justice for Mohbad, anywhere you see Annie, attack her.
I am Yinka Ade. Nothing is going to happen to you. Right now, we'll enter the street and do it again. I am Yinka Ade. Nothing is going to happen to you. Can we change the topic now?
No.
No, we cannot change the topic.
Just go and see. Topic to what now? Don't bring me. They not say me. I want cat.
I'm really disappointed. This is not how. This is not how Anya Super used to behave.
Spiritual angle.
Coco said this lady Aries group. Emma Go. This lady Aries group is too much trouble. What's the Aries do for them?
At a particular point in time, she mutes, and yes, we were still online. And I told her, go offline. See, we all don't know something. The moment we get a victory, the devil is there to pull us down. The devil is always at our back.
Tell me why it's always there.
Do not expect the enemy to come behind to do whatsoever. So,
witches and wizard group.
I were you. I would just go offline.
No.
The live streaming and calm down.
If she goes offline, she'll be better off.
That we have let out into the air. We have the team A, we have the team B. And one will be like, see, I keep saying to you, if you think that anti-justice, they are sitting down quietly, you're deceiving yourself.
Of course.
I will say it. There is enchantment, there is divination. The only thing that it is not making...
powers and principalities too.
You will not come
here. That's what they said that they attack me. Attack me, that they attack my business 24/7.
That was standing for true justice ailed you on. And what are you supposed to do? To pipe low. And let God continue to lead. As many as are led of the spirits.
Where is my scientist? There's no spirit anywhere.
I'm sorry, I have to switch it off. I'm tired of hearing the boring story of the Lord.
You want to bring Jesus into it. God will punish you, God will punish you because God will not come down and fight us every day when we do evil. God will punish you.
Can you believe I'm the one they are insulting? This one said, in Mama na Olori Buruku.
Want to control it or whatsoever. See, already they will be like,
Moses said, shooting Bogo.
These people, Mobile need to use hammer on their head.
They were changing my name. They didn't know. Let them imagine.
You see, Mobile spirit need to be studying Harvard University.
Oh no, I'm telling you, Lord.
I'm telling you.
The fire is plenty. And it will touch every injustice soul. Injustice for Mohbad.
I'm dead. I took my phone from there. I don't want headache. I'm telling you, I don't want there.
They're just trying to come
they're talking nonsense.
Why is Paparano? Paparano, we miss you.
He will come
I don't see Paparano. I don't see aristocrat anywhere. I beg. We need to Faja.
They window.
Let us please calm down.
This one is going to say, let us pray now. I hate church people.
She was not supposed to come live.
And their behavior no match church behavior.
Come live if she wants to.
Now she's on live. She's receiving calls. Telling us about the letter.
You are not her husband.
What did
the people turn Bible upside down? They will switch Bible and turn it upside down.
How it got escalated. And I'm sorry, I was writing her to stop picking calls.
Yeah, but I was directing her.
Directive mode.
How will you direct her to not pick?
That is the essence of this right now.
This is madness and
I don't think.
And I say no to it.
We have been able to understand the fact that we have to put some things right. There was a wrong letter sent to you. The moment that letter got to you, you called me. I asked you to make a verification of that letter before you say something. Unfortunately, somebody. Please, ma. Unfortunately, somebody.
Abori biotic.
Not a camera person.
I think we should dedicate 1 week to Bayo. Let's dedicate 1 week to Bayo for this justice for Mohbad, so that this boy can go and sit down with his family.
With me, and that person was putting you on a call on his own platform. If we were on a call on your own personal in your own corner, and that person put camera in your private call and was getting lion, was getting deep. And at that point,
can you imagine the way you are? Look at the way he's talking. Look how he's talking to another man's wife.
You cannot control him.
Ready, Aries.
Yes, Mama.
Do you know why he's talking like that?
What is it? Don't get tired. Don't be weak. We're supposed to be talking about your
Yinka took money from this man. That is what is giving him audacity. I told Yinka bring the price.
How much? Let me tell you something. I swear to God, I swear to God, I will tell you they are rushing because they know I'm there, and it's like, come on, they don't want me to catch them.
It's the money he gives to Yinka. It's the money that is making him talking the way he's talking. Justice for Mohbad, please watch who you collect money from. Turn you into their puppet.
Not me, oh. Me, I'm plenty. I don't need anybody.
Watch who you come up, collect money from, they will use that money to silence you.
My husband's money.
Useless operation.
My husband said, as she said that is his money, so my husband's money.
Adenike is not there. Adenike too is going to be happy wherever she is now.
Yeah, so they were.
She said she's going to expose them now. She give them 1 week. She said she's coming for Miwa and Geresi. Last night.
Comrade Mose, I saw you. I sight you there.
Who is coming after them?
Yesterday,
Moses.
At least we are still moving forward. Now we now saw that somebody wrote this, and Mr. Muiwa said,
if you want to come up, let me come down for you.
A lesson from Arifa.
No,
you remember when that call came and the person said, I am a language PA, and at the end of the day, they were like, whatever thing that we receive, we are supposed to
somebody has gone down.
Moses, come up.
Moses, come up. Fire is burning.
When it comes to
come and add your own fire. Come and blow it up.
We have access
to come and blow it up.
I'm happy she said she called Mr. Aloba. When you called Mr. Aloba, what did she say? What did he say? I'm not aware. So definitely, see, we are getting ourselves distracted in so many ways.
Church people are
the only person
this is their mother of witch and wizard. She's one of their mother.
The
man in front is Aloba himself, Ololomo. So if I was the one that
free mother,
and I need confirmation, Daddy, are you aware of this? He said that he's not aware.
How old is Aloba Papa? They say daddy.
Mental and whatever.
We already be 50 years old. Daddy. And some of them serious people. Daddy kill all of you there.
Now you brought this up. Mr. Muiwa said so. Mr. Muiwa this. I don't know. The thing is, I am
Mohbad is
some people are already coming here now to come and give comments. Aloba does not want justice.
He doesn't want justice out. You know, the way when things happen, we'll be like, we are too, you should expect.
They act like people that want justice. They don't act like people that want justice. Oh, we have every right to say that.
Because you are giving it another larger attention. Say, Abuja News picked it up. And they said the channel said you should come. All of these things are what we the moment you get a victory and you are not praying or you are not conscious of something,
the thing when they be what type waiting type today is Mohbad goals that made him type what he type.
Somebody is hearing you and they are abusing you. They said
and they abuse their papa and their mama.
Calling this
and wizard.
Despite the fact that Anne was trying to read the letter, because anybody to fed go. Now anybody that is anti-justice, let God judge. Is it in our hands that we are going to judge ourselves? Anybody that is not true to this cause of justice that we are on,
it's a lie. That is not what the scripture said. The scripture said we the righteous, we are going to judge them. Allah call my judge. We are the one judging. More Bible.
Confused.
Mobile book, and what the conduct of Chicago free bread,
all of this that has happened to now.
Wait for God to come.
And I can say,
that's madness.
Beckins is 28 years old.
You are the one that received the letter. Why are you calling him?
He acted well.
God bless you. That's why I told her. The letter came to your phone. You were the one.
Why you keep quiet?
You are the one now.
No, you don't know how to say you. You say, will you keep quiet?
I saw coffee.
Will you keep quiet? Will you keep quiet?
I think this platform is so sweet.
Only for you to speak. You want to do justice for Mohbad. You are the one making a move, and you are the one that is getting angry. They come to even me that I am not as versatile as you. They come to me and tell me, so that I will continue my evangelism where it takes me to.
Oh God!
Evangelism,
I'm saying my own. No, you are just talking. No, that this is that they will write it in my comment section. Somebody told me on my platform. You can hear see me that I am just me. I didn't go to anybody except to go to coroner inquest. And I might go to now blow my cover. I just said to that person, and they have been writing several comments like that. Several. Me that have seen me, you. They will write bad comment. I answered only that one. And I said that
look at Samuel. Look at Samuel. What are this Samuel?
He's trying to get this thing now. He's trying to get God.
So please,
they are just trying to
but they don't know that this guy is a warrior. This guy is a warrior. You cannot cajole her.
They are just trying to cajole. How this one they are
it's not possible.
All the things that they talk, if they go 1 year, pass 1 year, pass another year. That's even what they talk.
I will start that. That is what
I saw that message. And she read the message very well.
Okay, thank you, man. Let me go quickly make it's already past 11. My voice is already. I'm fine already. Supposed to be a happy or true justice. I've been trying to tell you.
Yinka don't touch. He don't touch monkey nyash today. He don't touch monkey nyash. So everywhere they scratch them.
No. First of all, what you did yesterday is beyond. Please, can you mute, please? Thank you. What you did yesterday is beyond commendable. And I remember I told you that when you were on, I don't know whose platform I saw you. It was because I saw you, I came there. What you did yesterday is beyond commendable. A woman standing in the position of a man, you and Perkins. And I said it right there. In such scenario, you are not even an Aloba. None of Aloba's family is there. But you put your chest out and you took this cry for justice
to the doorstep of the government. Overly commendable, Yinka. What you should be getting should be accolades and praises. But towards evening, the music changed, and I could not believe what I was hearing.
God bless you.
From your platform. In fact, it was like a bad movie. Hearing you read first chat that came to your phone. See, nobody is a baby here.
God bless you.
And we all understand damage control.
Give it to them,
nobody is a kid.
I trust
we all know the game. And I've always said it from day one.
You now.
There are traitors in justice for Mohbad.
There you go.
And for those who have heard me speak openly, I don't mince words when I talk. I said it and I will say it again.
Crunch Queen was once a PR. Crunch Queen was once a PR. So
now today go tell them their mind. Go anger they go
to. Trust nobody. You only know yourself. You know when you can't read excerpts, not in full, of the first chart, I just smiled to myself. I heard the word protest. I heard the word disease from any protest, and I heard the word you're on your own. After conveying a peaceful rally,
I
heard Anne's letter. 2 letters.
You don't know, right?
And I know he not a
She did well. She did well.
You go nowhere.
She come back.
To lend my voice to support you. You go nowhere. It's enough to make all of us sick emotionally. What has played out to you today is like telling all of us silently, go back home. These people are not ready. Go back home. Because they've told you clearly, you come out to stage any protest on your own.
They were not expecting this. So they thought because the support GoFundMe is coming to do.
But we are going to overlook that.
They are shocked.
And look at the boy.
Why are they saying you are one of them in the comments?
Looking at the boy whose life was cut short in his prime.
They say you are one of them.
Yes, they are saying
don't
that
care.
now.
Don't play it on the ground. I don't care. Those signs to polish.
So they have to resolve it in
for those doing damage control. I said, we know the game. But we are not deterred. We are moved. It's so sad that within the justice movement, we are having fracas. We are having rancor. We are having people throwing banana peel within our midst. It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah. We are having
if we say we are fighting for justice, why must we be keen on pulling ourselves down or demoralizing ourselves? To what end? What's the essence? You go out to put your face out there to stage a rally on behalf of someone who is not related to you. The least they can give you is accolade. The least they can tell you is thank you, not the first chat that was sent to your phone. Whether it was sent in error or it was not sent in error is just embellishing the truth. That chat should not have been sent in the first instance. That chat should not have been composed in the first instance. Whether it was done in April, whether it was done in March, that is not the point. It should not even have happened. Somebody sat down to construct not 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. Come on, girl. No one is a child here. No one. Nobody can say Crunch Queen is anti-justice. I am fully pro-justice. And what I'm saying with my full chest. That first chat is the message. The second chat unread is just, I don't know. Maybe
you are a professor.
But the first chat is the message sent to Yinka, and she got the message. And somebody is saying, why did you show Perkins? If I was organizing a rally with a friend, and somebody sent a chat to me, Crunch Queen, come on. It only beholds me to show the chat to the person that joined me in the rally. Common sense. If I called somebody to join me in a rally, and after doing that rally, somebody sent me a chat telling me going forward, anything else you do, you're on your own. Common sense tells me I need to show this chat to the second person I invited. Yinka Ade, you did nothing wrong by showing Perkins that chat. Nothing wrong, because you invited Perkins to the rally. Perkins risked his life from Lagos to Abuja. Hey. It's not a short distance. So you did nothing wrong. So let us remove the guilt trip. Let's remove it from Yinka. You did nothing wrong.
Thank you.
Because 2 of you were the face of the rally. You are the forefront of the rally. So if you got to the first chance, you have the responsibility.
Have they all disappeared? Who else is left on the
platform? Not showing to Becky. Shows that you
betrayed
Becky.
You can never share someone that does not have shame.
Everywhere is quiet. They are unpredictable.
Mad people.
When Yinka will react, it's not the same way Perkins will react to the same message. Because they are two different people. Forget age.
Exactly.
Younger person can even be more mature than an older person. My message is this: action and reaction differs even on the same issue. Once again, Yinka, what you did yesterday, your name is written in gold. Good. But it's so sad that we are ending the day like this. It's almost 11:30. And my heart,
to end your name with gold.
My heart breaks. I'm not going to lie. Because I'm asking myself, Crunch, is it worth it? I've been asking myself this question, is it worth it, in the last 3-4 hours? I'm not going to lie. Is it worth it? But on the second thought, the picture of Mohbad's comes to my screen.
Thank you for giving Crunch.
Do I back out or do I stay? But hear me and hear me well. Over 480, I'm not going anywhere. We will get justice for Mohbad.
Super Crunch.
To the traitors in our midst, write it down. We will get justice for Mohbad. Throw as many banana peels as much as you want. Be doing underground negotiation. God will expose all of you.
Amen.
God will expose all of you. Continue. I will say it again. Man is a revealer of true identities. I'm not talking to anti-justice. I'm talking to all of us in this so-called injustice. Time will reveal you. Time will reveal you. You can hide. You can cover yourself. But hear me. You can't hide for long. Yinka Ade, you earn our medals. Have no fear. You earn our medals. God bless you, girl. My heart breaks. I'm just holding myself not to cry. My heart breaks. But we go nowhere. We stand still till we get justice for Mohbad. Thank you so much.
Don't come,
Thank you so much.
Mad people.
Please, it's going to be fine. You said you're safe. That's what matters at the moment. Thank you. If you feel we should still talk about this whole situation, Justice for Mohbad.
Well, I blocked him the day he went to another platform to go and deny Papariano.
I want to tell you that you have done fantastic.
The wicked runners where nobody.
And I know that God, who is a rewarder, thank God he sees our hearts.
So she wants to counter what
the way men look. It is the way God.
She cannot.
And that which you have done.
That was a powerful message.
That it will be for your. You see, let me tell you the backup of these that we all that are standing.
Yes, so what is all this? Is an illiterate?
Suddenly, our children will get somewhere where it is difficult for their peers to actually go through easily. I mean, it will be difficult for their peers, but when they get there, it will be easy. And they will come back and be like, Mom, Dad, do you know that so and so happened? And it will be because of this that we are doing today. So, what I am saying that from my heart, and of course from the heart of every true mothers, we celebrate you. You have done very well. The aspect of why tell Perkins, this is it. Perkins, from the beginning, I started this move with Perkins. I even started on his page before I became a host myself. Perkins is a young man and he has this anger. Because definitely somebody like that, before you can relay an information to him, you have to wait. I'm not blaming you.
What is she saying now? Listen,
only Punch Queen has 7,000 now.
I'm not saying it
the rest of them have 100. Really. TSL is in the house. Can you TSL Funny Lion? Maybe Ayinka no Fun Lion.
And I give it to you. He has done well. For him to have left Ikorodu in Lagos to come to Abuja.
That is not the point. Please.
I want to beg you.
To let him know.
Come on. Let me tell you, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen to you. We are getting to that place that we will get to.
Don't let the lady needs at this moment.
Yesterday, their entire work.
Not blaming her on whatsoever.
Wherever they are taking their food from or whatever, it has failed them again. You guys can arrange you can go through with it without anybody disturbing you. No rain, nothing. No security operatives to come and scatter you. You did what you're supposed to do and you came back safely. So, definitely you are going to go to the next level, which is how you are going to be able to talk. Supposing the House of Assembly member, supposing they now invite you, you now go and tell them, why? No. If you are still the voice, then everybody is behind you saying you have done well. Please let us sleep peaceably. We have not put
everybody. I beg, get out, please.
Now you now did that, and we know that we are taking what do you want? Why? Please, I'm begging you. I mean, as I will be dropping, I want you to have the mind that you have done well, and Aloba wants justice for his son, and he will get it. So, thank you very much.
For you to know that you are not speaking the truth, you only have to
everybody that is there. Anna,
Auntie, drop. Why they call her? She don't drop. Everybody don't drop.
Please, can I speak in please? Drop soon. Everybody, they are coming here to give Mommy Ayinka advice. I want Miss Anne, I don't mean to be rude or
be rude. Today's a rude day.
I feel you should go
hold on.
And tell him to do the damage control he wants Miss Ayinka to do, because she knows what she read. Even Perkins knows what she read. You cannot say this thing you just read flipped Perkins up or flip Miss Ayinka up. So please, I know people that are closer to Muyiwa here, so they should go back to Muyiwa and tell him to do the damage control he wants Yinka to do. We will not be small picking. Everybody understand what's going on. But I swear on my father's grave, if I hear anything,
everything is all over. This fire is plenty. It's burning. It will reach everybody.
Whenever you want us to hide, it will come outside. We'll disgrace ourselves by then. If I hear, I don't come. If I hear anybody drag Perkins, I don't care who you be. If I hear around, say one person call Perkins, this internet, will continue.
Catch fire.
Plus me. Drag it and see what's going to happen to you guys.
You know what they saw. How can you tell me that when you have the same message?
Come out for Nigeria, now go they look like Mumu.
Guys, I will be right back. I have to take care of something downstairs.
I don't talk my own finish. I don't know my own. I just talk, so I don't knock like this. I don't get time to talk many issues. But if anybody drag Perkins, internet don't.
Thank you. Then go hear them.
They will hear it all.
And you see why people should not be joining Baba Mohbad and Mr. Muyiwa together. You see that Yinka said he called Baba Mohbad to ask him about what Mr. Muyiwa sent to her. And Baba said no, he knows nothing about it. But people will be dragging Baba Mohbad, saying that he's not seeking justice. Before I'm really defending Mr. Muyiwa, but this one no way anymore. Mr. Muyiwa has
of course, you're a smart girl. They will disappear.
People that is
great job. Instead of you to appreciate that, appreciate that.